Caution, log trucks. Good morning, guys. It is day 84 on the Appalachian Trail. It is June the 2nd. Y-O-L-O. And it is 8 a.m. and we had thunderstorms come in last night in my area. I was staying safe and dry in my tent because it's like the ultimate shelter. It will take up vast armies against these storms. So it is a nice tent. It's a Nemo Hornet 2. I have very little complaints about it. It's a tough tent. So it wasn't really challenging or anything last night with the tent, but if you guys wonder what we sleep in, the tent that I sleep in is a Nemo Hornet 2, which is a 2-person tent, which is really like 1.25 person tent. I don't know how they get 2 people. Must be 2 5-year-olds maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's a 2-person tent. It's a good tent, so let's do this one over. Good morning, guys. It is day 84 on the Appalachian Trail, June the 2nd, 2022. There's a little too many twos in there, but it is wet this morning. I woke up with my tent being wet and I had to pack it up wet. It is not raining currently, but right as I was getting ready to go to bed last night, I could hear thunders and lightning in the distance. And sure enough, the storm came over. I checked the weather forecast because I did have internet, and sure enough, it's supposed to rain last night and the next couple of days. So it never fails. I get some clean laundry done. I did laundry in a creek yesterday, and now it's raining for the next couple of days. That's okay. It was a creek wash, it wasn't a real wash, so maybe we won't get as much mud. But the trail is get this thing swapped around. The trail's like this morning so far. We haven't got into any of the boggy areas. That black mud, it's like clay that doesn't stick to anything, but I'm sure today it's going to be pretty soggy and it will stick to your shoes today because it'll be a little wetter. Anyway, in position to go in town if I choose to at lunch. It's about a 2-mile ride, I guess, or 2-minute hitch, 2-mile hitch from the trailhead into town. That is Port Clinton, I believe it is. Might be wrong on that one. But there's 2 cities right together, and the other city is Hamburg. There's a microtel motel there. They do not have any hiker rates. The rate currently, I guess, is $101 for a night. That's more than I want to spend for a motel room by myself. So I'm going to try to stretch to a hostel coming up. I think it's the day after tomorrow. Now I'm getting into some of this mud. Excuse me. It's called the Bert's Restaurant or Bart's Restaurant, but they also have a hostel with 5 or 6 bunks. There's laundry, there's showers, and everything available. So I may stop there and take a day off just to rest my feet and to just chill out. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm moseying on. We're getting into rocks already. I got to get my right knee acclimated to hiking again this morning. It takes about 15 minutes to get lubricated up and get going. But besides that, let's get hiking, man. Also, just to give you a reference, if you're doing this for research, I am currently at mile marker 1213.8, so 1,238 on the app, or whatever it is, whatever I just said. But anyway, we're heading on, and we're actually counting down now to the finish line, although I'm going to keep counting up so I don't get mistaken. So a little foggy out this morning. Looks like the sun's trying to come out though. Burn off some of this haze. Coming across a gravel road. I don't know where it goes, but we'll see. Maybe just an access road. Nothing that way, nothing that way. Back into the woods we go. That's pretty funny a while ago. When a sign on the tree said logging truck. Cautious. I don't think a log truck could even get back in there unless he mowed down some trees first. Lots of rocks this morning. We just did a pretty good climb. I guess Pennsylvania doesn't believe in switchbacks because it was pretty much straight uphill. Thank goodness it wasn't raining, and thank goodness there was rocks so we could just have something to grip onto as we propel up. The winds are picking up every once in a while, which is causing the tree canopies to shake and to have a little mini downpour of all the wetness that's on the leaves. So every once in a while I'll get showered on by the wind. Up on this in the woods is a little totem pole and pumpkin. Pretty unique. There's another face over here. Interesting. Looks like there may be a view over here. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. That doesn't look like much of a view. It's all cast in over here. Socked in by the clouds. There's some sunshine though. That totem pole was probably brought in off this another path. But anyway, we're heading north. Heading to the highway. Still deciding if I want to go in town or not. All we do is think about food. So I'm like, oh, we could go in and get some food. Come back to the trail. Get some food and come back to the trail. We could get some food and come back to the trail. We could get... Guys got another little newt here. Closer. What do you think, little guy? Alright, we'll let him be. So I am coming down to Port Clinton and Hamburg, Pennsylvania. I think I'm going to try to get a hitch into Hamburg, which is maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles to the east, I believe it is. That's where the Cabela's is. There's more of a city there. So I want to try to get some Chinese food or some Mexican food or some type of food at least. But there's also a Walmart super center there. I don't need anything that I recall, but I could pack out a sandwich on the $6 subs and tote that out. But anyway, and check my Pop-Tarts. I think I may have eaten my last Pop-Tart. Not sure. Anyway, we're heading down. I can hear traffic from the interstate. I think that's I-81 or 70 something. We'll see what it is when we get there. But all right, we're heading on down to town though. We're supposed to be crossing some railroad tracks here soon. All right, guys, we just came off this mountain right here. Let me see if I can turn this mountain. It's pretty steep downhill. You can sort of see here, possibly. Anyway, we're going into Hamburg. We're going to try to get a ride. We got something going on behind me here. I think it's another hiker. So let's see what is going on. We got all these railroad tracks. This might be just a place to hang out. Another map up here. I'll definitely take a break after coming down off that. Big old train. All right, we got to cross over this river, which will bring us into town. And then we need to see if we can get a hitch into the other Hamburg, I guess. It's nice, refreshing looking river. Just saw something that said Bethel, Pennsylvania still, I guess maybe, on this bridge. All these rivets, pretty cool. It's built by the Bethel Steel Company in 1926. I'm surprised that they allow hikers to actually come through the yard there with all the train activities. So this is Port Clinton. And I believe that was a tourist train. You can just ride and enjoy the view. Be a nice thing to do. Just ride on the train for a couple hours, come back, refresh. Although it'd be nice to do it with someone. Persistence and long runner. Lucky, rather than just sitting on the train by yourself. Could probably get on there and sleep. That rumbling. All right, let's do it. We're gonna turn right up here and head in. Definitely got to get that lens changed on my phone there. All right, we had two blazes up here. We're gonna turn right here. This is the road I believe I need to get on to head into Hamburg. Semi. old MEP5 generator. Used to work on those back in the day. That's how we got our electricity when we were in the field. All right, moseying on here. All right, guys, I was able to get a hitch into town really quick. I'm at a shopping center. We got a Chinese buffet. We got Lowe's Home Improvement behind me. We got Walmart over here. We got a dollar store, a Dollar Tree. We got Five Guys. So there's not much that I can't eat here. So we'll see how that goes. So let's see what I decide. Okay, guys, we're at the buffet and we get some Chinese. So hopefully I can make it last. There's salad up there, there's desserts, there's Chinese food, there's pizza, there's garlic bread. So we'll see how it goes. Talk to you guys after I take a nap, maybe. All right, guys, we're still at the buffet. Got some peppermint ice cream and some apple pie, some pudding, and a pineapple wedge. I've got my battery bank charged up. I'm charging up my GPS, and my phone is charged up. So we also did some thank you letters and just chilling out here in the air conditioner. So talk to you guys later. Hey guys, we just finished up the buffet, and I've been in there about 3 hours, so it's pretty phenomenal. Check out the surplus store here. Let's go. Terrible thing. You got Target steel. You got flakjacks. You got magazines. Let's see what this is here. This is a pretty cool place. Yeah, just browse around real quick. All right, guys, we are heading out, or I'm heading out. I went to the Dollar Tree and got some flip-flops. They were $1.25. I'm going to try to use them as a shoe insert on these rocks. So we'll see if it is. But now I need to get a hitch back to the trail and continue on for the day. I believe it's going to be a short day because I spent so much time at the Chinese buffet. But that was not all for just food, but rather it was for charging the batteries. Did some thank you letters and made a phone call and stuff. So it's not that bad. But anyway, I need to hitch back on the trail. Even if I don't, I just need to hit this mountain right over here. So we should be pretty good. Maybe I can hit a ride up here at this gas station to the Wawa to head over the bridge here. So let's give it a shot and see. All right, so I got a lift from this gentleman. We're back on the other side of the bridge now. I've got my stuff. I'm going to unload my potato chips, my flip-flops, my cookies, my thank you cards into my pack, and then I will head up the trail, which is right up here, right there. So give me a few minutes and we'll get loaded up. I'm gonna try this crazy thing of using these flip-flops as a shoe insert to see if that will work. Also got butterscotch flavored candies just to chew on, suck on. All right, guys, so I bought some flip-flops. I took the toe straps off. I'm going to use these as a shoe insert. So we'll see how this works. I've got one in already. This is either going to be a stupid idea or one ingenious idea. So I'll take my sole out. I will take this, wedge it in here. I made sure to get a size that fits. I want to stick this back in and then reinsert my foot The only thing is I just need to loosen my straps up a little bit so it's not choking my feet here. So let's give it a shot and see if it works. All right, guys, I am packed up and I'm starting on the trail. Got the wonderful AT sign right there. Anyway, I got my flip-flops in. The only issue is my foot seems like it wants to come out of the back from the heel because it's so thick. But I may have to make a correction on that because my foot is basically just going uphill. My right foot is out of my shoe now, so it's basically a slipper. So I need to correct that right up here because I'm losing my shoe now. All right, let's try again. So the guy that gave me a lift from Hamburg back to the trail, which is only like a mile or two, he was telling me that he knew where the trail was because he and his dad used to hike it all the time before he passed away. So I got asking him, so when did your dad pass away? And he said when he was 53. So again, it just goes to tell me and to possibly you that YOLO, you only live once. So this young man had memories of him and his father hiking the Appalachian Trail, and now his dad is gone at the age of 53. So hopefully the young man, if he has a family or when he has a family, that he will continue that tradition of spending time with his kids and possibly getting them on the Appalachian Trail. But I'm sorry the young man lost his father so early in life, but it just goes to prove that we are not promised tomorrow. God can take us at any time. So you only live once is my motto. It's my trail name. That's sort of what I want to live by now. Because life is short. So, and if you do it right the first time, there's no need to do it again. So let me give you an update on my flip-flop insole whack-a-mole shoe wear. So I had to stop twice because my right foot, the heel keeps popping out because I've raised my foot about 5/8 of an inch or a half inch inside the shoe itself. So it seems to be working great on this flat rocky area, but when I was climbing the mountain, which was rather steep, with the angle of my foot and the pushing off and everything, my heel wanted to keep coming out. I did put my laces in a heel lock position. There's another set of eyelets deeper on the side of your ankles, so I went ahead and laced into those and tightened down just a little bit to sort of lock my foot into that heel box. But even with that, it still wanted to pop out because of the elevation of my foot now. I could simply try to take out my insoles that are not factory insoles. They're aftermarket. So I really have the shoe, the flip-flop, and then a aftermarket insole. So that might be part of the issue as well. But anytime you add or modify a shoe, which is what I'm doing, it's changing where my foot is supposed to be placed into the shoe box itself. So with that being said, we'll have to experiment. It feels much better having these insoles in, my flip-flops in on these rocks, hiking the trail where it's somewhat flat. But like I said, it wasn't the best for doing that major grade uphill up the mountain, getting up on top of the mountain. So you just saw me wince there. I had to crank my ankle. And I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but there's thunder rolling off in the distance. It's been sprinkling off and on when I was climbing up the mountain. I'm on the ridge now, so I'm not really sure what to do if it comes to lightning. when I'm on this ridge with all this rock. There's trees everywhere. I just need to get off the ridge, but where do I get off the ridge at? I just gotta keep walking it until I start coming off of it, I guess. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna start hiking a little quicker, so maybe I can get off this ridge and to the next town. I do have a full tummy of Chinese food and dessert, apple pie, peppermint ice cream. That place had hard ice cream. It was like the Hershey, the hard ice cream by Hershey that's scooped. So you had to get someone's attention and they would scoop you out some ice cream. So for $13.77 or whatever it was, that included a buffet, all you can eat, your beverage, and desserts. So you can't go wrong in my opinion with that, especially a hiker. So check it out. I think it was JA buffet. All right, let's do it. Not sure you can hear the thunder or not, but it's coming. But we're on top of this ridge and it's all stone. You see the AT mark right there? The two boys are in front of me, String Bean and whatever his name is, the high school kids that are shortly out of high school. Saw them in town. They went to Cabela's, got a couple things that they needed, they said. They had to wait on the post office in Port Clinton to open because they had something arriving there. But right when I got dropped off, they were here as well. But they started hiking while I unpacked my stuff from town and got my famous flip-flop insoles inserted and videoed. But we're still going uphill. I have to check the map to see how much more uphill we got. But so far, flip-flop insole are doing well with the edges of these rocks. $1.27, 25 cents maybe. Well, as you saw from that slide that I just put up, that we're halfway up. You can see how steep it is on both sides. Coming down into town this morning, I struggled. I think it's just like a sheer drop off. And now I'm on a little ledge. I'm about to climb again, so I may need to take the flip-flops out until I get on the very top and start walking that ridge. Because like I said, the angle that my foot is with me leaning forward and the pitch of this mountain, my foot just wants to slide out the back door of the heel box because of the steepness. But we'll figure that out in a minute. It's beginning to rain. Sun's coming out, but yet it looks like it's going to storm. Like I said, the thunder's rolling. All right, let's try it. Well, the rain seems to have subsided, and now the sun is coming out with still some little dark skies. But we got a white blaze there. We see another white blaze all the way over here on the tree. So I'm gonna walk out through here and then down this road to the white blaze so I don't walk through this grass and get my shoes all soaking wet. Although they're probably gonna be soaking wet by the time I get done anyway. But yeah, there's a warning. I don't know what it is, but Should have got a picture of the signage. See if I can read that later. Ah, that'll make you sick, won't it? Sorry about that. I hear it sounds like water. Must be a waterfall. There's a bridge here, so it must be a creek. There's a commemorative plaque, if you will. Just a little bit. See a white blaze over here at the right, 1 o'clock. Squirrel. There's a squirrel up here about got me wet. I have enough water. Looks like they used rock gibbons for the shore. Basically took wire mesh and put rocks in it. And that will make a great foundation. I think it's called a gibbon. But got two white blazes over here. It means the trail turns, but does it turn left or does it turn right? I want to go right. And look, there's a white blaze there. So right must be correct. Anyway, it's good to see the sun out again. I'm glad it wasn't raining when I was in town or trying to get into town or leaving town. But now as I come through that area, I'm getting all these gnats again and flying around my eyes. That really is natty. Drives you nuts. But I do have my head net right in my hip pouch, so I can easily get that out and put it on so that these bugs will stay on my eyes, which again, they just are relentless. I might be able to put it on for a few minutes and then they'll go away. But anyway, this is the trail. You see the beautiful sunshine. I did break out a new camera lens cover for my iPhone 13, which is what I'm using to video with. I purchased 3 of them. I lost a seal on the very first one. The second one I dropped when I was trying to order a refrigerator for an apartment. And then I'm on the third one now. So hopefully this will make it the distance. All right, if it's like this, I can make some miles up. All right, guys, we're getting to the top of the mountain. Now look over and see this Boulder Field. Big rocks. I wonder if that's what Katahdin's gonna be like. Just climbing up. I was told that by a lady that had hiked last year, she wished she had a pair of gloves. Sorry, I was trying to get my balance there to go forward. I wish she had a pair of gloves because once she got done climbing Katahdin and descending, so ascending and descending, her fingers were raw from hand over hand climbing. So if it's like this, I think I'll take my Milwaukee work gloves, which are rubberized on the fingers and the palm, and use those to assist me in climbing. I still have them in my pack. I'm still carrying them. Some people would tell me to put them in a hiker box or send them home, but I'll just keep them with them. They're not that heavy. Here's the Boulder Field. Let me see if I can wipe this lens off real quick. See any better? Anyway, once we get to the top of the mountain here, there's going to be another trail that's going to merge in with us, with the AT. It's going to split off. And there's a note that there's a great camp spot just off to the side, back off the trail a little ways. They said it's dope, so we'll check that out, but that's where I'm heading. It should be about another mile, I believe. The flip-flop insoles are working out great for these sharp, jagged rocks. Again, it sort of just buffs that sharpness and the pain. This is pretty steep, so every time you see me slow down, it's me trying to get my balance to go forward. With these rocks right here, it doesn't hurt as much with the flip-flop insoles. Great $1.25 hack from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, we'll get up here, we'll find where the trail merges, then we'll look off into the woods for this fire ring that they said look for. And then that's where I'm gonna set up camp. Had some ramen noodles tonight. Although I think I had enough lunch, I could probably skip supper tonight and just have a snack. But I need to have those calories for tomorrow so I can bank them up. So I'll go ahead and cook it and eat it. But anyway, let's get going to the top here. It's pretty steep. All right, guys, we got a view here. Coming up on the lookout. It's pretty vast. This is the best view we've had in quite a while. Visibility about 30 miles. Haze. Look at that. Just had a guy, we're getting near the top, and he runs up, and I wouldn't have heard him, but he had his foot on a rock that tilted a boulder, and I heard him, and he's coming up fast. He scared the crap out of me. So hopefully he'll give indication from now on. But anyway, we got something over here. I don't know what it is. It's not really worth my energy to go look either. Might be just in a parking lot or something, but there's a little sign right here. I'll have to see what that says. But let me turn this thing around and get a picture of myself with my hairnet on. To the area. This is 1229.3 mile marker. It's at the blue something, but this is where I'm going to tent down for tonight. So it's a remote spot. There are some fire rings over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my tent set up and get supper cooking. So if I don't see you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Once again, it's been a great day. We had some rain. I was able to get into town and get some all-you-can-eat buffet Chinese, get some ice cream and some desserts. So the rain has subsided and we're good. So hopefully it won't rain tonight. If it does, it does. So my tent is wet anyway, so I'll go ahead and put it up and let it dry out for just a smidgen. But thank you very much for watching my videos, following along with my channel. I'm YOLO. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Talk to you guys later, and have a blessed evening. Bye. Tonight's supper right here. can of chunky chicken breast, some ramen chili flavored noodles, and I may put in some something else in there, potatoes. I'll have to see how this tastes. But, this is what's for supper. Just getting my tent set up, and I got my air mattress in here. I bought some vanilla wafers at the dollar store, and a thing of chips. So that's what we eat out here. I'm just waiting on this to boil. Probably boil quicker if I quit lifting the lid. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Just taking my shoes off. Let my feet relax a little bit.